Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to hop on here today so I can show you how I'm using my my Filofax Pocket Croco. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. I try to post videos every Tuesday and Friday, so let's get into it. So the first thing I have is my Uniball Signo .38 pen. I always stick it on here. It's a little too big to fit in the pen loop, and I always like to keep my gray mild liner in here. So, and it's actually a little, I trained it so it's a little loose in the pen loop, so now I have to hook it on here, but whatever. I just got this Foxy Fix dashboard, and I just stuck a picture up here, me and my boyfriend in it. But I'll probably make a dashboard of my logo or something soon. And then this is a dashboard I just like printed. Got this idea from Maddie Plans. Most of my, I don't use them for like all reoccurring tasks. But anyways, so when you open it, so I actually printed these. These were supposed to be Penis Planner Co. Pocket inserts, and I accidentally printed them wrong, but I just kind of cut them out to keep it as a to-do list, and I just kind of clip it on here, and I just write down the specific store that I need to buy stuff from, and it's been working out pretty well so far, so I kind of like that, but that was a mistake, so I tried to save the to-do lists. And then right behind it I just have some more page flags, and then this cute little gift card, or rewards card I should say, that I never use. And then we just have a piece of acetate from Penis Planner Co. as well. Most of my inserts are going to be from her. I think all of them, honestly, especially my pocket. But this acetate's from her as well, and I just stuck some page flags on there. And then I just like printed this M off, because my name on vellum. And then here is the year at a glance. Love it. I like a reference in the front of my planner. And then my A5 planner that I actually do my financial planning in, but when I'm out and about, this is the planner that I use. So whenever I'm spending anything, it goes in here. Whenever I'm budgeting anything weekly, it goes in here. So a lot of my to-do lists are like grocery lists or spending or anything to do with the Airbnb that me and my boyfriend have. So the to-do list, so the first thing I have is, I copied this from Cloth and Paper, can you tell? It's just a piece of vellum, but I didn't get there. I have it in personal and A5 size, but I didn't want to buy it in pocket, so I just printed this piece of vellum and labeled it in box to make it look like it's the same, but it's not. And yeah, I either like pop on a page flag here of like random to-dos that I need to do, or I'll write them on this running to-do list. Mainly the ones on my dashboard, or like whatever you want to call this inbox thing. I usually put them on here if they need to be done that day or that week, and then I put them here when if I want to put it off for later, or whenever I have time. So and this was like all Airbnb. This is just a new one. I don't know why this is on the sticky. I have some planner maintenance. Oh, and so I've been working on my system, and I thought this would be a really good idea for tasks that I forget, or when I randomly think of something that I want to add to my system. I'm just going to write them down here. Like I was thinking, oh, cleaning the silhouette, that's something I should really add to my system like once a month or something. And then it has daily, or I labeled it daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, yearly. And so then I can like decide how often I should be doing it. And then I can add it to my system whenever, you know, I'm in the mood to, or whenever I feel like I need to. So thought that was pretty good idea. This is my gift list for all like my friends and family's upcoming birthdays. So this just has a few ideas that I had to cover up. And then this is a shopping list of things that it's not necessarily a wish list, but it's things I do need. Like for instance, navy blue chalk paint. That was for my Etsy shop and I was out, but I don't always sell that colored paint, so I wasn't gonna just rush to the store and buy it just because I was out of it. So I just kind of kept it there just to keep in mind that I don't have it. And I actually had somebody order that set not too long ago, so then I had to go to the store, but it wasn't in dire need. And I really do want ring cleaner for my rings, but it's not, I mean, and I don't think it's that expensive, but anyways, this is like not in super need of it, but probably eventually. Like a phone screen, obviously, you kind of need that, but it's not, I guess it could be really. And then I just have some extra pages. And then, so this is my Airbnb section. So this is still like in my to-do section. And these are, I just kind of stuck them on this Peanuts Planner Co. Post-it note, but these are just things I kind of plan out in the week in my weekly section, which I'll kind of show you when I get to that. But and this is not important or like secretive because I change the lock codes all the time, but I just keep a log of, because we always change it, the lockbox code, and we have to send it to the guest. And then I just like have a running to-do list for Airbnb. And then this is kind of just like a mapped out full cleaning checklist that I really want to type out soon. And then stuff that we need to restock or check every time once a guest leaves. So I just kind of like mapped it out on here, and I'm gonna type it out when I get a sec, get a day to or whatever. And then this is a pull out from the bundle, the Peanuts Planner Co. bundle, and I really like this. So some people may say it's well, I'll get to that in a little bit, but so this is just a pull out that I like to track what we're making, and I just like that it's like a vertical visual, vertical visual, and I just like to see what days are booked, basically. So everything that's highlighted is done, and then, you know, obviously you see the names, and that's who's coming in, which I need to update it because I have people coming in tomorrow. Today is the 22nd. And then we get into my second divider. This is the schedule section. Now I just got these from Peanuts Planner Co., so I'm really excited about that. I just really wanted a spot that wasn't taking up too much space just for my doctor's appointments, just somewhere I can jot it down really fast. So I just stuck that there because I like to color code it here whenever I get time, so I can't do that when I'm out and about. But this is my important dates pull out, and this is from her other yearly bundle, and she it comes with this one, the yearly overview you saw, and then I'm about to show you the other one. But I really like this, it's really helpful. It's just where I do all my pre-planning. And then this is the other part of that bundle, which I will try to link up below. And so this one I kind of track my boyfriend's work schedule. I track Airbnb on here as well, and Etsy orders, and I guess my medication. So a couple things. I was tracking some package delivery days that I was supposed to. But yeah, this is kind of just like overall what's going on. And then I just have like a couple. I like to have just a list of what I need to do that month. So for instance, this was this month, and there wasn't much to do, but I pretty much did everything in December. But I can't remember which, I'll link it below. But yeah, so this is this month, and then I like having to plan ahead a little bit, and anything that comes up that I think of, I'm like, oh, I need to do that in February. It's gonna go right here. So I'm gonna start my taxes, wash our cars, I guess. And yeah, that's as far as I pre-plan, I guess. And then this was part of one of her weekly inserts, and I just like printed this part off and labeled it like this, so I can just get kind of like an idea of what I need to be doing weekly and daily and monthly, and I definitely want to type this out. I want to type out everything because I like it much better when it's typed out. It just looks more professional and more put together. But this is kind of a rough draft of everything I should be thinking about every month or every quarter, whatever. And then this is another, I think this is like her weekly insert, but I'm using it just like to map out, and this isn't set in stone or anything, but these are just things, like if I'm not feeling very motivated one day, I can just be like, okay, well on Wednesdays I said I should wipe down surfaces and browse, and do my brows, I'll just do that day, and then I'll semi feel accomplished, hopefully. And then I have a monthly tracker. So with this page flag, this serves two purposes. One, this is kind of like a label, or the title of this insert, I guess. So these are all the monthly things that I need to be doing, like specific tasks. But I also, when it comes February, I'm gonna move this and pop it on my dashboard, so I know that I need to be making sure I get all these done in, like, you know, the first week of February or whatever, which I try to get all of my monthly tasks done by the first Wednesday of that month or something. I have that written down on my A5, but that's how that works. But it also serves as like a title, like this is my monthly routines. It's kind of, I guess I could put it up here, but. And then on the back, I have all my Airbnb tasks that I need to do. And I just like that I have extra space in case I need to, if I think of anything else, I can just add it there real quick. Okay, this insert, I'm really excited about this one. I could think of a million things to do with this, but this is like one of my favorites, especially for this planner. These are all the things that I should be doing just so I'm not overwhelmed every day of the week, just to maintain this planner. So like update mileage, well that's not super important, but update monthly on Mondays, like update spending on Tuesdays, update Airbnb income on Wednesdays. Just, and these are for specific, so like update Airbnb income on Wednesdays. It's because Airbnb they pay you Monday, but for some reason it pends until Wednesday, so that's why I said that. So you can so I will double check my bank account to make sure it goes in there, and then I will mark it off and then update it. And same with Etsy. I think, well, I don't know if Etsy's on here. Well, anyways, but that's my idea behind that. So especially when I'm feeling overwhelmed and I just need to look right here, I can just see, oh, due day specifics, and then I'll go back here and then I'll know whatever I do on Wednesday, which is today, is update Airbnb income, update online orders, look up new dinner recipe. So those are things that I need to do today, and then I can feel good about keeping this planner updated. So I don't know if that'll help anyone, but I thought that was a pretty good idea. So this is my weekly section. I don't use these too often. I kind of just write down what's going on, but okay, it does look like I do use them. So here is one of those page flags, and because I don't like to clutter up, well, I mean, I guess I have been writing guest checks. I haven't been using them, but my idea was to not clutter up my weeklies with all of these, like guest checks in, guest checks out, blah, 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 blah. But just a reminder here, and then I can move this when they do check in, just to make sure that they do. But I don't know, I haven't, like I said, I use my A5 for all of my planning, and I write all this down, so this is a little redundant, but I do like having a record of it wherever I'm at. So, and then this is next week. So I have a couple weeks planned in here. This, I know I'm not going to use this because after this, because I have these printed, I was just trying to use them all up just because I printed them and cut them and all that. But this, I have a note here for it. I really like this insert. I think this would work really well for this pocket size, because I could just write down, or I could even color code like what order or how many orders I have due that day, just to get like a basic understanding, and it would have the whole month. So I think I'm going to use this after I'm done with these weeklies, but we'll see. I will definitely update you no matter what. Okay, so this is my daily section, and I don't use dailies in here, but I do like to keep a couple just in case I'm out and about and I want to plan a day. I get really bad anxiety if I don't have space to plan, and I can plan on a post-it note, but sometimes I like a whole day insert, or I don't know, sometimes I just like that. So I do have a couple of dailies I'll show you in a second, but this is my daily AM routines and PM. And these are just guidelines of things I really want to get done. And this is just kind of like the main things I should focus on, like skills, fitness, self, household, mind, productivity. And I just made that up. So it's not like I don't know, read that in a book or something, that those are like the best, whatever. But yeah, and they're a little excessive, so I need to redo them. But for now, I like them, especially because they're typed out. Like I even have a note here about that. But so I printed these wrong, clearly, but I have a little bookmark right here. So this is what I really come into this planner for. So these are all of my things I like to do every day, and for some reason, I just like to mark off everything I do. These are from Wonderful Planning. These are free on her website. I will link her blog. She's great. But yeah, I really like this because it's just a full month, and then, you know, it's kind of cluttered and I keep adding stuff and throwing stuff out, and so here are the dailies, and these are from Peanuts Planner Co. They're so cute. I just like a couple pages. In my next section, so this is my finance section, which I skipped. Oops. So I have another one of those yearlies, and what I'm going to do on here is I am going to mark days that I have big bills that are coming out of my account. And I do have multiple spots where they go, but I kind of like having like a yearly glance, year to glance calendar with that on there. So I'm going to be doing that. And then I just have my checklist right here of what I need to be doing weekly and monthly. I wrote this a long time ago. I probably need to update it. And then these are all of my automated payments. I just kind of wrote them on there for now because I'm still kind of redoing this section, and I'll definitely update you. I just got these financial overviews, and I've been playing around with them. I'll probably post it a lot on Instagram, so you should follow me. But yeah, so I've just been kind of mapping out everything, but I really am excited to see what it looks like at the end of the month. And I'm going to color code, and it's going to be cute. And I have a couple of those. And then I have my budget, and I'm not using these, I'm not like setting a budget right now just because I don't even really know what I've been spending on certain stuff. So right now I'm just trying to map out what I'm spending and then go from there. And then I have a bill tracker. This is mainly I'm trying to compare, since we do have an Airbnb, I'm trying to compare what we're spending on electric and gas and utilities and all that at both places, just to kind of have an idea. So that's the only reason why I have this bill tracker. And then I have this great pullout. And so I need to update this, but I basically just wrote out all of my steps and everything I had to do, and then you just check off when everything's taken out of your account, and then your debt tracker, which I don't really have debt except like one credit card, but I think I might turn this into a savings tracker. So I have a savings tracker that I'm trying to, or an income tracker. But after that, so this pink tab up here is my spending. So I go into this a lot, and this is kind of my goal. And I put it here just so I can update it when I'm spending, because when I am, clearly I have done terrible this month about no spending, but I'm gonna get better. And it actually helps having this because it makes me more mindful when I do purchase something. I think, well, do I really want to put an X on my calendar? It's kind of weird, but so all my spending, and then I'm going to try out this insert after just because I think this will be a better column for cash or spending, whatever. And then I have my online orders. And yeah, pretty much to save room, I just highlight when it's a new month. I don't know if that'll help anyone, but I like it because you can still, I just like seeing all those orders over a couple months. And this gift list I'm actually using because so I've been buying a lot of planner supplies lately, and you'd be surprised with how much you can save at Office Depot or Walmart. And not Amazon, but then vice versa. So this is kind of a tracker to see, it's just basically notes of how much specific things cost at both stores. So I can just be like, oh, okay, it's actually cheaper here. I need to go here first, you know? So there's probably a better way of using that insert, but okay. And this is my info section. Usually I keep this on the front of my planner, but for whatever reason, it's back here. I labeled these with my label maker. They look terrible, I know. But basically, this is just future dates. I was just trying out this insert. I just wanted to see, because I'm going to make my own soon, and it looks stupid, I know. And then I have expiration dates, birthdays, important hours. I always look up hours that I can never remember. Like the post office, I can never remember when they're open, and I'm always going right when they're closing. So I always look at this. I can look at my phone, of course, but sometimes you get distracted. And then business contacts, and then I have family, and then passwords. And then I have this vehicle maintenance. I'm using this right now for my car, but me and my boyfriend are, when we start traveling in our van that we bought, hence this picture, I'm gonna really keep track of everything that we have to maintain on our vehicle. And then a mileage tracker, and that's where this is from, because we just bought the van, so I need to start tracking the mileage. And then once we are traveling, I'll be able to fill this out like every other day. So that's what that's for. And then I just made this. This is Venus Blanco, of course. Me and Corey have a bunch of stuff we need to take back to our parents' house, and I'm from St. Louis. He's from the coast of Mississippi. And so I've just been writing a list of things that I'm like, oh, I need to take that up to my mom or his parents. And so I've just been writing it down and then marking it. But it actually is very helpful. And then coupon codes that I covered just in case somebody doesn't want to be called out. Just a random monthly, I guess because it's my goals section. So this is like my goals and ideas, I guess, things I want to do. So this is just like I got this idea from Maddie Plans, surprise, of just like mapping out, or just kind of going one month at a time and making sure you're accomplishing things. And then this is just some motivation. And then this is for books. I'm trying to read, how many books? 25 books in 2020, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I have been so bad. I haven't really read since like before college, and it's terrible. Probably because they make you read so much. And then on this side I have like new dance moves, because I like to shuffle. I know that's weird, but that's like my workout, because I hate like running and all that. Then books to read, so here's my log of books, and then I just kind of labeled it purchased, in progress, completed, because I have a lot of these books purchased, but a lot not, so I should really read the ones that I have bought, obviously, first. And then I have a wish list, podcasts, and then I have my favorite podcasts on this side. These are just recommendations that I hear from other podcasts or people, anybody. And then, so I wrote this key, 1, waste of time, and then 5 is one of my new faves. I don't know, reading podcasts, but I'm really into podcasts. So. And then here is my menu and workouts. So this is just like a workout I have on an app, and I have this little tab here so I can flip to it. Clearly I have not filled it out. I haven't worked out really this month, but I'll get there. And then this, I'm thinking I'm going to track weight and hours slept, just kind of both, but what we're gonna see. I might do some well, I don't know, we'll see. I might do color coordinating for the hours. And then the weight, I'll just write it down every couple weeks, because my weight does fluctuate a lot, but I just kind of want to keep track of that. And then on this side, I have a mood log, because I am very moody. And then right here, I'm just going to mark the days that I feel anxiety or anger, you know. And then I have a positivity log that I started in November, just because I got a ticket for something I really didn't deserve, and I was just feeling very negative, so I had to write down, not all cops are bad, even though you respect them. That was very nice. And then I have a grocery guide, household items that I buy, and then I kind of like, so these are weekly, and then I have monthly things, and this is just take an inventory, you know, so when the next month comes around, I can just be like, okay, what don't I have? What do I have? And then just some notes about hair growth and self-care. I got some meal prep, which I don't really use this, but I've been trying to. Got some breakfast ideas. These are all just ideas if I'm at the store. and I don't have time to look. And some of my favorite recipes, like French loaf pie is my favorite. I love desserts, so. And then this last tab is kind of random. I have a couple projects. These are recommendations. I should keep this with my podcasts. But then these are just movies. These are all like Disney and Pixar. Recommendation movies, new movies that are coming out, binge watching. I got a makeup reference. I do need to switch this out. These are the things I like to keep in my purse, so obviously it's going to be in this, the purse inventory is going to be in here. Then I have clothing sizes, because this definitely has to do with purchasing something. Sometimes I can never remember my certain size. And you would think you would, because usually they're all the same, but and then my boyfriend, I'm gonna write down his sizes when I remember. I should write that in my inbox. But just, you know, for birthday things, or if he needs something real quick off Amazon, I can just look right here. And then this is a festival packing list I just kept in here. I kind of go off of the clothes and stuff when I am packing. I should type that out. And then I have this office cleanup, electronic cleanup, and then notes. And then, yeah, just extra pages. And I just stuck this page lifter in here because you can tell that this, you can't really anymore, but it was getting bent. So stuck this page lifter in here even though I didn't want to add bulk. And then I just have a couple of other page flags that I use sometimes. Cute little note from my boyfriend, cute little picture of my boyfriend, and then I have this. I love this. This is from Peanuts Planner Co. And you can write down your daily, weekly, and monthly routines, and then you can map out your schedule on this side. So, and you can print this out as many times as you want. I think if you have Adobe, you can type it out so it looks even better. I'm still in the process of getting Adobe. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope this video wasn't going to be too long. I'm going to cut some of it probably. But right here, I just have like if found. This is my fishing license. And then this I printed. These are just like my subscriptions that are going to expire this year. I don't know why I printed them off my Polaroid, but I kind of like it. And then these are just some extra, I keep page flags in here sometimes, and then some, you know, Post-its. And I don't think I have that much back here. I just have some receipts. Ooh, and I have a lot of cash. Maybe deposit that. But yeah, that is my setup. So if you have any questions, leave them down below, but don't forget to subscribe for weekly videos, and hit the bell for notifications so you get notified when I post a new video. So, okay, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you next time.